Hola a todos, bienvenidos, mi nombre es Don Caster y estamos nuevamente en el juego de Tronos. Vamos a volver a jugar con el personaje que usamos en la primera parte del episodio, así que a ver qué tal. Volvemos al juego. Vale, vamos hacia el muro, si no recuerdo mal.
Seven hells.
¿Qué pasa ahí? No sé. No recuerdo en ningún momento en la serie que pasa algo por ahí.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
¿De qué? ¡Oh, este es Ramsay!
The skins of their enemies as a coat.
Ya estamos... ¡Oh, Dios mío! Encima está ahí como en el símbolo de su casa, le está despellejando. Me asoma un poco. Porque miedo me da, pero... Tía, ese no será...
I suppose I have fallen out of practice.
No creo.
But he didn't make it easy.
Oh, mierda. Encima un todo corazonada, venga, ya ha muerto. Coño. Va a dar morguli, me dice, ¿sabes? No, sí, pero ¿qué pasa? Que no me he enterado. Voy a muerto la primera vez en el juego, ya. ¿Qué pasa si hace cosas mal? Vale, me asomo un poquitito. Me desasomo.
Not my best work, unfortunately.
Me asomo un
I
poquitito.
suppose I have fallen out
Me
of
desasomo.
practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
Oh,
What was
mierda.
that?
Mierda, otra vez me he muerto.
Shh. Listen.
Este no está tan bien hecho, este no se me parece tanto. Se parece, pero no tanto. Este da más miedo en la serie.
There. Hear that? I know I
Me
heard
quedo
something.
quieto como vamos aquí, ni respiro. Porque si corro ya me persiguen, ya la he liado.
Never mind.
Hecho bien,
We've
hecho bien,
wasted
hecho bien.
enough
Venga,
time
venga.
already.
A tope. ¿Qué hubiese pasado si hubiese salido a correr, jope? ¿Qué estas cosas? Voy a ver si este hombre está vivo. Cosas que dudo porque las dudo. Vamos, que... Chon. Mira, como veis, el símbolo del estandarte es el símil del hombre desollado. Bueno, de hecho es el símbolo del hombre desollado. ¡Oh, Dios! Cago en la leche. Y encima lo ha hecho vivo. O sea, que se ha muerto hace un momento. Vale. Oh, el muro, supongo. Supongo y creo que supongo bien. No supongo bien.
Lord Ethan,
Vale, es la fortaleza
as
del
I was
Forester.
saying, you are young.
No me fío del
And
maestro.
there are those
creo.
within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Que me dio sus pichitos, pero bueno.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Gregor el bueno, es que eran buena gente.
He was fair and wise.
Quiero ser el bueno.
Courageous in battle.
No sé qué le
I
da.
want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took
Ethan del bueno
years,
seré.
if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Pues se ha ido al muro, o sea que.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore.
El tío del muro.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Tú no vas a ser.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet,
Cállate,
thief.
eso digo yo.
Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Y nos iba a dejar sin armas.
2 shields and 3 spears.
¿Por qué lo hiciste?
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord, I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor
Chaval, como se nota cuando le da un puño. Suena súper realista.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Juntos
Most of
sobreviviremos.
us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord.
Pero al final sí que es.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor
matarlo
always
no lo
took
voy a
the thief's
matar.
fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please.
También es
The Lord
verdad.
will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
Al muro, vaya al muro. El muro no va a morir de hambre.
Fuck him.
I will decide.
Y así se va con el otro prota y ahora mismo está allí.
Take his fingers. thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord.
Al muro.
My
Quitarle
family
3 dedos,
depends
¿no?
on me.
Al muro.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No está malo,
Please, my
Jopo.
lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Lisa se decepciona, ¿sabes? Esa muchacha está siempre enfadada conmigo. Mi hermana, vamos, que no sabe. Podría haber sido peor.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when it's due.
Intento robar las armas.
Just
Iba a
yourself,
venir Ramsay y yo no quiero estar aquí sin armas, porque el tío sí. Bueno, que no. Uy, no he dicho nada, mierda.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
¿A quién elegirías? A ti no te voy a
Possessing
elegir.
wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They
Ese
both
mi tío,
want
ahí
the job,
estamos.
but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel, the badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
El tío, el que era
Your
mi...
Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Tomaré la...
I'll make the
claramente.
right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Es el que... Si mi padre tenía la confianza en decirle sus últimas palabras a él, ¿por qué no me voy a fiar yo? Que, obviamente. Ahora pasarán cosas malas, no dudo, pero... A ese no. Más a ese no me fío, que es un capullo. Está siempre ahí chuleando diciendo de que no soy un buen líder y ahí, ¿eso qué es? ¿La torre? No. Voy a hablar con... Este es el chulo, ¿no? Duncan Du. Aquí está buena gente. Malcolm, que era el de los cerdos, el hijo del... No sé, da igual, este.
Ethan. Or should I say
No
Bull?
es este quién es.
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
O sí, no
I
lo sé.
saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first
¿Dónde
light.
vas,
Uncle,
Jope?
why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
¿Quién es
She
Asher?
has asked me to return with him.
Ah, el que se fue, el del cuadro, el primero de
Because she
todos.
fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
Debo ser firme... Será
My
mal.
mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
Pero mi madre,
I
por
know you
supuesto.
will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If
¿Qué me
I may
recomiendas?
be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
Ser Royland.
He'd be a fine choice. And a
¿Por qué estás
trusted.
seguro?
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Puede ser, puede ser.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Pero es que no me fío de ese. Ese está siempre cuestionando mi autoridad.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira.
Hombre,
She
como que
always
la
thinks
estaba
of
controlando
family
yo.
above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
Que no fue tan
You
malo.
promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with
Pero que no
Lord
fue
White.
malo, Jope, que se lo mandé al muro, que no es para tanto. Que yo ni le hizo aposta.
And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
¿Quién crees que debería ser
who
centinela?
should I
Bonita.
name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart.
Duncan Turtle.
Everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters
Es
worse.
cierto, eso es lo que creo yo.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
La primera vez que la veo sonriente, siempre me mira mal. A ver, yo también pondría al Turtle este, al Duncan Turtle, pero... A ver, este es Duncan Turtle. Tú. No. Tú. Duncan. Pero los dos se llaman Duncan, no. A ver. Uy. A hablar con Duncan.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
Este es Duncan, este es el tío,
I
este es
have
el
much
bueno.
to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
A ver,
As
¿tú qué opinas?
Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role?
Hombre, yo a ti de
Perhaps I
momento,
can share
pero...
my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Lo
Would
consideraría.
you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Antes quiero saber qué dice el otro antes de tomar una decisión. Este me cae súper bien. Uy, mira, un cerdo desollado. Vale, comida. No voy a cogerlo. ¿Dónde va mi rey?
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house
Forma de limpiarme las
falls,
manos, pero vale.
it'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Hombre, si quieres ser mi centinela, lo primero es hacer cosas así bien. Voy a ir rapidito a hablar con el otro. Que estaba aquí, ¿no? No. No. Uy, este niño. ¡Ay! Mi hermano pequeño. Hola.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved
¡Qué
this to
chico
give me
más
strength.
majo!
And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
¿Y Aser? Ay, mierda, no he dicho nada. No estés triste, ay.
Yeah.
Sabe pelear mejor que yo.
Someday,
Yo soy el que toca la
I'll have a
guitarra.
real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
Yo te la
I
hago.
watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
¿Qué te pasa a ti también? Joder, que no fue para tanto. Joder,
Was
madre
he
mía.
our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
¿Eso?
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse.
Madre mía,
I
el
want a
niño.
real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Me gusta el niño este. Vendetta. Encima su padre era un buenazo. A ver, ¿este quién es? ¿Dónde está el otro, tío? No lo encuentro. Ne, 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 ne. Uy. Ne, ne, ne. Ué. Vale. Seriedad. Aquí se puede ver algo. Ah, vale, aquí está el otro. A ver, es que este hombre no me fío tanto. Está siempre ahí cuestionando todo lo que hago, tío.
Barry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word.
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
A ver.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me.
No, no, no,
I
no.
know
No te
this
pones.
house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your
Duncan es
father,
un buen hombre, a ver si lo intento arreglar.
seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise he, but he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk, but now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision?
En la
my
cena.
lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Ay, es que me lo tienen difícil. La verdad es que no tengo nada claro que hacer. Me gustaría que me dijeseis qué habríais hecho vosotros, porque Yo creo que voy a elegir a este, al Barbas. Al Turtle. Al Duncan, al Turtle. Pero más que nada porque si confiaba en mi padre, por algo será. Pero creo que deberíamos tener a este, porque es el que sabe luchar y tal. Y va a venir Ramsay y nos va a partir la cara. ¿Y esto qué? Ah, mirar. ¿Y cómo se sale de aquí? Ya he hecho todo lo que quería. A ver, el niño... No. Hay una casa. Ah, vale. Uy. A ver, ¿qué hay por aquí? O está el maestre. Bueno, siempre puedo elegir por el maestre.
Maester?
Yes,
El
Lord
problema.
Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Estoy listo. Vamos a decir que sí.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Al Turtle,
Very well.
Duncan Turtle.
I will convene the small council at once.
Ya le he encargado que haga una cosa y ha dicho que la va a hacer y todo bien, así que... La verdad es que la fortaleza es un poco chiquitilla, ¿no? Espero que no la lié mucho eligiendo a ese, pero que yo me fío porque se fiaba de mi padre. ¿Qué quieres que le haga? Ahora se van a liar los padazos aquí, ¿verdad? Que el otro tiene pinta de buena persona. ¿Qué quieres que te diga?
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
No hay vergüenza en la derrota, ambos son dignos.
Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
¿Y
Let him
por
be
qué?
on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Si es que tiene pinta de buena gente. ¿Al Duncan o ser Royland? Ay. A ver, es que... Está complicada la cosa, pero voy a elegir a Duncan. Joder, esta escena me encanta, ¿eh? Duncan.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Lo siento, Royland.
I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Di que sí, así me gusta. No me hagas arrepentirme.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. With no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
Hombre, que no me asusta. Que no cuenta
There's
el
no
pánico.
need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small
Vale, la
council.
disputa.
Enough!
Hola, aquí ordenar.
Would
Me
my
cago en
father
10.
have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Di que sí. Mi madre está ahí, di que sí.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
A ver, ellos no van a venir a hablar, eso está claro.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf. But we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her
¿Qué me
power to
recomiendas,
help
madre?
us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
No, una mierda.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Pues tiene razón ahí. Utilizamos la diplomacia, negociaremos, lucharemos. Yo creo que lucharemos, ¿no? Es que no. Joder, tío, esto está difícil. Y este mientras pensativo. Utilizamos la diplomacia. ¿Negociaremos? No pienso negociar nada. La diplomacia, ¿no? Yo creo que
My
intentar...
new sentinel favors a certain approach and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Pero no te vayas, porfa. Quiero que vigile a los guardias, que tú eres el que maneja aquí.
We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet
Bueno, como
him
si
at
no
the
fuera
gate
que
with as
está más
much
loco él
force as we can
que el rey, o sea.
Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Joder. Yo prefiero invitarle al salón y darle comer para que así haya ya el trato este de que no se puede matar si has invitado a comer. Pero que pues, también puedo hacer que esperen la entrada, ¿no? Ay. Voy a hacer que esperen la entrada. Ay, es que el otro está todo loco, lo mismo se ofende. Lo invito, y si hay pelea, que haya pelea.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to
Pero no
that
te
bloody
enfades.
idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house.
Y ahora encima
You're
me
likely to get
desacredita.
us all killed.
Que te sientes,
Sit
coño.
down at once.
¿Cómo te vayas? Vale.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do.
Tú no tienes que
You will
disculparte de
meet
nada.
Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall,
Sí.
and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan.
¿Cómo que le
I will
ofreceremos
stand
Ironwood?
beside
¿Qué
you,
dice?
where your sentinel belongs.
Se va a
Then
negociar, yo
perhaps
dije
we should
diplomacia.
adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
No, que aquí va a haber pelea, está claro.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
No lo olvido, no lo olvido.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Hacerse largo.
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
No está
He always
rabioso.
protected you and your sister. And we need all the
Lo
help we can
exiliaste,
get.
pero ¿cómo que qué?
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile. But that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you?
Uy, encima me pegaba el hijo del
I
molinero.
wanted to
Bueno, bueno.
intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out
Vale,
half the poor
esa es
boy's
buena gente.
teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that.
Me parece bien.
You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that
Me voy a callar,
anger
no voy a decir
inside
nada.
you. It's something we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But a lord also needs swords.
Me parece bien. Este hombre me recuerda a alguien, no sé quién. Se parece a Brown, creo.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Malcolm... Sí.
Fine.
Que vaya.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Mira, no es la tía, la de antes. Pues está un poco lejos. Bueno, pues nada más, lo dejamos aquí. Y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo, que será la continuación justa de este. Así que nos vemos en el próximo. Chao, chao.